inside your clothes and spin your wheels. Then you're gonna know how it feels to spin out, yeah. But let her steer. If she can shake your nerves, boy, she is. She'll get you hard, going fast. Then she'll let you run out of gas. So spin out, hey, 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 spin out. The road to love is full of danger signs. Too many guys were lost across those double lines. Don't you know she's hot to prove? She can really score. I never saw Pops move, boy, like that before. To flag you down, well that's a goal. Scoot before you lose control. Spin out, yeah. Spin out. The road to love is full of danger signs. Too many guys were lost across those double lines. Don't you know she's hot to prove that she can really score? I never saw Pops move, boy, like that before. To flag you down, well that's a goal. Scoot before you lose control. Spin out, hey, 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 spin out. Let me take you spin out. All right.
We're trying to do something different. We're trying to create much more awareness that exists. You think about bullying as one of those actions that as time goes on and in the era that we're on, we're supposed to have grown better, to understand more, to be more aware of what's going on, yet we still deal with the same issues as 50 years ago. So why is that? Why hasn't our society really changed? And what is lacking? So Stop the Bullying has created these safe places that allow us to bring a victim and help them learn through a specific curriculum, ways in which they can stand up for themselves, they can find their inner voice, they can find their inner strength, and understand how they can then work to better themselves in those moments. We're looking to really empower people in different ways and help kids and teenagers and even younger adults and into adulthood to become better, to not only stop the action, but also teach those who are around them to get rid of the action altogether. So that's our hope.
Hey folks, John Schneider here. I'm so excited. This is actually my wife's car. Mine is covered up over there, but I want to thank Performance Distributors. Look at that. So good looking. And batteries. And all the wires here. I want to thank you for supporting our internal battle at home. Who is faster? Just hang on. We both have the ability to win the race. Why? Because we got the best distributors, batteries, and wires in the business, and we want to thank you for that. But as far as actually winning the race, me. Thank you. Thanks for this. Yeah, thanks for this. Bye.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Texas here with the gRaceland Shootout Series for the Fireball Woody and Nita Wolfe 25, brought to you by the gRaceland Shootout Series, as always. Saturday night racing here with the finest. Also brought to you by Stomp the Bullying. You can go check them out at stompthebullying.org. All May is brought to you by them, so of course go check them out. And before we get started with tonight's events, I have a bunch of drivers up here with me in the Discord that just want to say a few words here for Mr. Fireball Woody and Nita Wolfe.
Yeah, I'll get started. Fireball, get better, buddy. We need you in that booth. We miss you already. Nita, you're one of our biggest supporters. Thank you for everything you do. Our thoughts and prayers are with both of you, and wish you both a speedy recovery.
You want me to say a prayer full?
Yeah.
All right. Dear Lord, we just thank you for this day. We thank you for our fans out there that come and watch us every day, every week. We appreciate them very much. Lord, just put your hands on Fireball Woody and Anita. Heal them, make them well so they can come back and enjoy our time together. And Lord, just bless all these drivers here, that we come out and have fun each week with each other and have a good time in Jesus' name. And everybody said,
Amen.
Amen. Get well.
Get well soon, Woody and Anita.
Yeah, Woody and Nita, get well soon. My neighbors from the north and east there. Praying for y'all.
Yeah, get well soon, Woody and Nita.
Yeah, get well soon.
Yeah, get well soon, Woody. Nita.
Crumbs, move us all back.
Alrighty, and with that, all the drivers, everybody paying their respects there to, of course, Mr. Fireball Woody, who couldn't be with us tonight. He is, of course, waiting on a few tests. So you have me, of course, missed out on a couple weeks due to some work situations there, but I am back tonight, full bore with the broadcast. Your friendly Canadian to the north, Mr. Brad Kirby. And so I'm pretty excited to be back here with y'all tonight, even under the circumstances we are at. I'm going to try and bring you the best action that I can tonight for sure, but of course my thoughts are with both of them as well, with Mr. Fireball Woody and Nita Wolfe. Been in my thoughts all day for sure since I've heard both of the news, and we're going to have a fun night of racing here. Hopefully they're both watching tonight and can enjoy the broadcast. Of course, I know Woody, I'm sure he's watching even laid up in the hospital there, so my thoughts go to you, buddy. So of course we're going to start the night off after all of that with the national anthem tonight, so kick back, relax for a little bit here, and enjoy the national anthem before we get into tonight's festivities.
For Topp eSports. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And that was again Miss Rachel Faye Hall with that beautiful rendition of the American national anthem there. And you can go ahead and check her out on her Instagram as well, under the handle Rachel Faye Hall. So go check her out. She's got a wonderful voice, and we thank her for lending us that beautiful voice here on Topp eSports. But man, I am already missing Woody here myself for sure. Up in the booth, it definitely gets lonely. Even with we don't have a race controller, James, as well. So those voices are definitely going to be missed tonight. But again, Solo Dolo ready to get back into the action here. We're watching some warm up right now, and before we get too far, we're gonna bring up obviously some track facts here, and then we'll go through the lineup for tonight. Before we get started, we have a little bit over 2 minutes worth of warm-up left. And as we take a look at the race info for tonight, it's taking a second to come up there. Yeah, so we got Texas, a good old 1.5 miles. It's a good little track there. I love it. It's kind of, very familiar with, or very similar to the Charlotte Motor Speedway. So of course you gotta love that style of racing. Recently redone, looks good here on iRacing as always. And let's go through the lineup for tonight, because we have quite a bit of contenders out there. We got 12 out there for tonight's race, so we'll bring up the grid here and we'll see what all the hype is about as we start it off here. Gonna just yeah, for sure, bro. Alrighty, and just forgot there. That's the brain from being away from SDK for a little bit. Can't do the grid until they're actually gridding. So we're gonna enjoy some more shots here from the warm up. We don't have too much longer left anyway. We've only got a minute left here. But also wanted to bring up, of course, Mr. James Woodard. Since he's in here with me in the Discord, definitely knew he was watching. I figured he'd jump in sometime. He's also driving. So James, how are you doing tonight, buddy?
All right, man. Just driving back from the hospital. Wanted to jump in Discord and maybe do the gentleman start your engines with you.
Of course. Well, you're almost at the perfect time to do it, James. Got about 30 seconds left to warm up here, and man, it's looking pretty crazy out there. We got 12 guys out there tonight, and that's without throwing any of us into the mix. So it's gonna be pretty fun here at Texas. Of course, I'm missing Woody with me as a co-host and a main for tonight, but I'm gonna just try and get it done here. And as we have warm up just about done here, we are just finishing up, and we'll take you into the grid. And of course, the Gentlemen Start Your Engines for tonight, brought to you by James Woodard. And of course, Stomp the Bullying. Go to stompthebullying.org. Check out that project over there, and give what you can for sure. And if you're out there in the chat, definitely throw the hashtag FireballWoody, hashtag Nita Wolfe tonight. We're definitely missing both of those great characters out there. So, and it looks like we have a grid up, ladies and gentlemen. But before we go through that, I am going to bring up James for the Gentlemen Start Your Engines. James, if you would take the mic, please, sir.
Well, in the absence of Woody here, since I'm his son, I will do the good boogly woogly. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Hey, there you go. Thank you, James, for that. And a good boogly woogly for sure. I'm going to try and do my best to bring that action tonight. And
You got it, Brad, man. You do a good job, brother. We're looking forward to seeing it.
Definitely, James, definitely. And we're missing Woody, and hopefully he's all good there. If I know you don't have much updates for us until tomorrow, but hopefully by Wednesday he's back on the mic, back in the action.
Yeah, that's all we can hope for is good news, brother.
That's right.
Hey, thanks for the prayers and thanks for all the news. And we're going to get off here and we're going to watch this race.
Sounds good, James. Thanks for being up here, buddy. Alrighty, as we take a look at the grid tonight, of course, brought to you by stompthebullying.org. We're going to go ahead and show some driver details as we go through. Philip Temple's on the pole tonight. Adam Robertson takes second place. Randy Bledsoe in third, with Mr. Hound Dog sitting in fourth for tonight's race. Rich sitting in fifth place with Mr. Robert Doig back there in sixth. We got Ace sitting seventh place tonight with Mr. Brian Neff to his outside by the looks of it here. Yep. And Robert Lynch, aka Kruns, to the inside on row number 9, or starting in 9th on row number 5. And just going through the last few there, Sudden Death is rounding off the field there. That beautiful Victory Sim number 95 machine looking for a win tonight. Rule Thane not making a start, or making the start, but he is on the grid for tonight. We'll see if he starts from the pit lane or not. But as the pace car lights are off and ducks off, we're about to take a green, ladies and gentlemen. Topp eSports is live once again on a Saturday night here in Texas. Philip Temples, Adam Robertson taking you to the green flag. Good boogly woogly, we're green at Texas. Philip Temples out to an early jump there as he gets to the outside in front of Adam Robertson. Randy Bledsoe falls back into third place with Rich in behind him in fourth right now. Hound Dog's being hounded right now by Brian Neff for fifth place. We're going to watch this battle here as they cross the line clean lap 1. And of course, brought to you by DUI Distributors as well tonight. You can see it on that beautiful number 8 of Hound Dog as he goes up high a little bit. Gonna give some room to the 60. And looking 3 wide almost to the back as Robert Doig is trying to fend off the number 21 of Kruns and Ace. And Kruns looking like he's gonna lose a little bit going down there. Gonna gather it up and be able to save it. Clean lap number 2 here as we cross the line of Texas. Philip Temples, nice gap in front. Here is that beautiful looking number 17. Still runs in first place. And of course, Rule Thane making it out. He's just in front of that group of leaders right now. Might be an obstacle for them. Not too sure how that's going to work out, but he did make his way onto the track, ladies and gentlemen, so that's great for him. As we take a look back at the leaders here, big battle going on for second place is Randy Bledsoe going to the inside of Adam Robertson as he's trying to take that place away. Let's see if he can make it work, make it stick. Looks like he can do it. Is he going to go up high? No, he's not going to make the block on him. He's going to allow the 4 to keep pushing. And it looks like the 4 is going to go ahead and give him what he needs right there as we complete lap number 3 here. On to lap number 4 at the Texas Motor Speedway here. Single file for most of this race so far, which is kind of great to see. These guys really showing some respect out there for one another. We're going to take a look back a little bit farther here. Sudden Death making his way up, already up 2 places right now. Brian Neff up 5, your biggest movers so far of the night. Sudden Death, that again, beautiful looking number 95 is always Victory Sim. Check them out if you need any sim equipment whatsoever. He'll come right to you, build it right in wherever you need it. So check them out at Victory Sim on Facebook. Looking back towards the front, the 17 now coming under contention for the lead by the 81 of Randy Bledsoe here, as they haven't quite caught up to Rule Thane yet, but they are coming. It's a train of cars at the front here, and he's all by himself. So it's only a matter of time, maybe a lap or 2. But it looks like Randy's going to make a huge dive there to the inside on the 17 as we go into 3 and 4, but can he make the move stick? The 17's been really good on this track so far. Man, that 81 getting real close to that left rear quarter as we cross the line, completing lap number 6 on lap number 7 now. Very rare in this series do we ever see 7 laps of clean green racing, but we're seeing it tonight, folks. Just goes to show the level of racing competitiveness has gone up in this league, and pretty awesome to see from race 1 to now, being race 12 or 13 now of the schedule. Only 2 races to go after tonight. Pretty awesome just to see this happening. But as the blocking is going on for the front 2, they're bringing up the rest of the crew here. As the 4 tried to make a move there, but he couldn't make it stick on either of them. The 81 going below the 17 again. Is he gonna make it work? I don't know. It's hard to say. Going into 3, the 17 is just so good in 3 and 4 on that outside. He can usually hang it out there, but he might have to give up the lead here, and he does. He does get the car out there. The 17 not gonna give up though. Gets on the back of the 81's bumper, gives him a little shove going into 1. Oh, gets the 81 loose, goes up the hill, and that allows the 17 to get back under with the help from the 4. Now it's a drag race down the straightaway as the 17 is going to get that low line into 3 and 4, the preferred line here, and get the lead back over the 81. What racing, ladies and gentlemen. But now Randy Bledsoe is going to be behind. What's his move? Does he dump the 17? Does he make it clean? Let's see. He was able to pass cleanly the first time. Let's see what he does the second time after a little bit of dirty driving there. 10 laps into this shootout now. 15 to go already, as we see Philip Temples trying to hold off that 81. It's just so hard. Randy is so fast all the time, every week, in that blue Emu powered Dodge Challenger. Just looking sweet out there for sure. Adam Robertson making a move there for 3rd place over the 4. Looks like they might have used up some tires, and that's what we haven't talked about either. They're probably going to have to make a pit stop as well tonight. They usually don't carry enough fuel for 25 laps, ladies and gentlemen, so watch out for that. This could be our first green flag pit stop of this series. So who knows what we're going to see as the 60 now making a move on the 4 here. It looks like the 4's tires are just pretty well done at this point. He's been racing hard at the front. Randy Bledsoe getting a huge run down the back straight, looking for the lead going into 3 and 4. He's got the bottom, and he's got help. He's got that 28 in behind, and it looks like he's going to get all the draft help he needs down the front stretch as we complete lap number 12, going on to lap number 13. And because we can, ladies and gentlemen, let's just hide all this for a minute and let's just do a quick old crank it up here, give you some different views here, give you different camera angles, and see what these guys are seeing. As I'm watching 3 wide racing, 2 wide racing. Let's see this from the driver's perspective here. Oh, as we have a crash, as we were just about to go to it. Big time crash here. Yellow flag is out. Randy Bledsoe involved. Oh man, what a wreck there. Adam Robertson involved, I believe, as well. Just gonna go back and check that out. But man, that 81. Oh, hard luck for Randy Bledsoe for sure. And we completed 13 laps, ladies and gentlemen, of green flag racing. But at some point, you know, it had to end. That it was hard racing the whole time. So let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Randy. It looks like Phil Temples did get into the right rear, but did the 81 get loose? That's what my question is. I'm going to back this up here. We're going to go to a different angle, and we're going to just see how this turn really happened here. So you can see definitely the 17 and the 81. They both got a great arc here. And let's just see who makes contact with who. And it looks like the 81... It could have been netcode too, you know, that's a hard one to call for sure. That looked like a racing deal if I were a betting man on that one. More of an iracing deal, as we call it here, because netcode seems to be all too prevalent now, especially since they were trying to get rid of it. But honestly, we'll take a look here. I think the best view is going to be on Phil Temple's car. I believe, let's go to the left front. I think if we can get that view right there, that's going to be the tell-all. So I think he just got loose, you know, and came up a little bit, and that's all she wrote, really. And luckily for him, there's fast repairs. I must say that. So Randy does have a chance to bring it again here back to the front for Hound Dog Racing, but our first caution here brought to you by Topp eSports in the gRaceland Shootout Series. Let's go ahead and take it to a quick commercial break before we do go green and show off some sponsors.
Hey folks,
Dynabat is proud to be a sponsor of Horsepower Wars. Lose 30 pounds of weight and get the fastest leap off the line. Blow away the competition. With a Dynabat car battery, your vehicle can enjoy the same power at a fraction of what a regular battery weighs. Performance Distributors is proud to bring you the ultra lightweight and powerful Dynabat car battery. Dynabat produces more power than any other car battery on the market, and it's 30 pounds lighter. Dynabat is completely dry cell and designed to withstand the rigors of high performance and racing environments. For the Dynabat competitive edge, call, click, or visit Performance Distributors today.
Yes.
Alrighty, race fans, we are back as we get doubled up here. Looks like we're gonna have Mr. Robert Doig and Rich on the front row as we go back to green here. Just wanted to see how all that was shaking out after the pit stops. Philip Temple's gonna be third, Ace fourth. Hound Dog is gonna be in fifth place by the sixth place, sorry. With Terry Walters actually sitting in seventh. Sudden Death in eighth as we round off. Robert Lynch sitting in ninth, and Randy Bledsoe gonna be shotgun back there at the back of the field. Let's see what he can do. And of course the 33 now of Rule Thane getting his lap back, gonna be on the lead lap this time around. Let's see what Rule can do as the pace car ducks off here. Rich has the call here on the green flag. It is on him, of course. And one more time, folks, as we hit lap 14, a Topp eSports good boogly woogly green flag is out. We're going racing again here, ladies and gentlemen. Big wobble from the 9 there. Looks like he might have been in the wrong gear as he took off, because those tires were squirreling, man. And Robert Doig gets a really bad start there, but the 4 gets a fantastic jump with the 17 hot on his heels, and the 28 up into third place now as we see Adam Robertson, another winner of this season, trying to get another one here. It looks like back a little bit further, we got some action going on for sure, as Robert Lynch has dropped to the back of the pack now. Rule Thane making his way up, but we have a big gaggle of cars here. One car blinking real bad there down the backstretch. I think that's Randy Bledsoe. Yeah, that's Randy. And he's jumping all over the place. I can't even get locked on his car, so that's how bad his internet is going right now. So hopefully he can fix that up. As we watch from Sudden Death's point of view here, he's made his way up 6 places now, up into 5th place. Well, there's a battle going on at the front. Huge battle going on as the 17 is trying to retake that position away from the 4. The 28 trying to follow, can't do it, but the 17 going to clear into 3 and 4, and the 17, Philip Temple's your new leader. As we come on to lap number 17, looks like Rich trying to get that position back there, doing all he can on the back of that bumper of the 17, but these cars are just so equally matched, it's really hard to get a run on somebody. It takes a few laps to build up that momentum, and then you can kind of make the slingshot move, but right now he's just going to have to back off, sit in line, and just kind of wait here, because we got some big battles going on. Robert Lynch making some big moves. Cruns up to 6 from the back of the pack. Hound Dog and Terry Walters have also had some issues back there. We are going to be under the yellow by the looks of it. No, we're staying green flag racing, folks. Terry Walters has gathered it up and he kept it going, and so is Hound Dog. But we're going to look back and see what happened to those two. Oh, the 95 gets hit. Big accident. Oh, big accident back there. And Terry Walters, he just hit the... Oh, he rode up into the wall there. A self-accident. Probably why the yellow flag did not come out there, of course. The yellow flag is out now, though, folks. And I believe that is all just from the debris and everything out there caused from all those accidents. iRacing finally had to call the yellow there as we get all reset here. Philip Temples is your leader, of course, with Rich sitting in second, Adam Robertson, Randy Bledsoe, Robert Cruns, Rule Thane, Robert Doig, Sudden Death, Ace, Brian Neff, and that's going to round out your top 10. And I haven't been able to do much of my Facebook chats tonight, folks, so I'm sorry about that, of course. I'm only really able to reach the Twitch audience right now. I'm trying to figure out all this software, of course. It's confusing sometimes, but we're figuring it out. So if I haven't hit you back on Facebook, just thank you for watching. I don't even know how many are watching right now. Just I know that a lot of our regulars are, and so I thank you all for joining me tonight. As we work here, with almost 5 laps to go in this race, they've almost got it down to that point. We work on our second caution. None of these guys are going to pit because, let's be honest, they just took tires a few laps ago. They're gassed up. They're good to go to the end of this race. They're just going to race it out. But 17 definitely seems like the car to beat tonight. Definitely seems like he's going to be the one to maybe get it done. But Randy Bledsoe, of course, has made his way back up to 3rd, so we'll see what happens. So smash that like button, send some stars, head on over to YouTube, go subscribe over there, head on to our Twitch page. Of course, is now Topp eSports only. We are only Topp eSports, that's it. No more Topp eSports 2. That is taken away. We are rebranding everything, so we finally got the name back to use on Twitch, so it's everywhere now. Topp eSports everywhere, and Topp eSports Plus for extra action. And pace car lights are out this time around. And you know what? We're gonna start this one off with a crank it up as soon as we go green. Let you guys get back to the action here. That's the best time to do it. You're gonna hear all these cars winding up. We're gonna watch the start here from a little bit of a different camera view even. Just give you guys a little bit of a different taste of what iRacing has to offer. It's pretty cool just from the production side of things of what you can do. So if you ever want to get involved with something like this, hit us up with Topp eSports. We can put you in the seat to commentate, produce. We'll set you up with everything. If you want to join the team, hit us up. We have both our pages on Facebook, Topp eSports, Topp eSports Plus. So we respond to our messages quite frequently on there. If you're a league looking to get a hold of us for announcing, also get on that as well. As we look through some cockpit views here from some of the leaders going through 3 and 4. Let's actually keep it on. We'll keep it on Mr. Randy Bledsoe. Let's see if the connection seems to be a little bit better. Let's watch the leaders take off here on the green flag as the pace car ducks off. We are green again, lap 25 to go here at the Texas Motor Speedway in the gRaceland Shootout Series. The Fireball, Woody and Nita, Wolfe 25. Awesome view as they start off. Looks like the 28 was able to get back in line here as they fire off again down the backstretch. Philip Temples continues as your leader. Adam Robertson trying to find his way around. And the 81 as well of Randy Bledsoe. As we work under another caution, we got another caution at the back of the pack. It looks like it was Rich. Heavy damage to the number 4. And we didn't make it a lap, so we're going to go again from lap 20. And let's take a look back and see exactly what happened there from that yellow flag. We're gonna have to rewind that just a touch because it looks like this happened a little bit farther back. As they work into 3, the 8 of Hound Dog just gets onto that left rear, and that was all she wrote for the 4. Very similar to our first wreck there, so let's actually hop on to Hound Dog's car. And we're going to take a look from his view and see exactly what happened there. Just got the draft up there, hitting 3, and yep, the 4 just kind of, you know, you just got to give a little more room. But I mean, hey, racing's racing at this point, especially with 5 to go. You got to kind of race hard for all the positions you can get here at Texas. We know how hard passing can be, and I'm sure that Hound Dog had no intentions of wrecking him. But things happen, and looks like Rich is in pit lane here. He's just leaving, so that's good news. The number 4 will come back with a fresh car, and he'll be able to continue and contend for that lead, as we actually have all 12 cars still running tonight, which is pretty rare as well. But Philip Temples is your leader here. Adam Robertson sitting in second. Randy Bledsoe. The trio of them have just been up front all night long. Of course, we have Kruns in fourth. Rule Thane and Robert Doig make up row number 3 there as we get back to double wide. Looks like the pace car is going to be coming in this time around. Yeah, pace car ducks off. We are going green for sure. It doesn't look like everybody's caught up, but we are going to go green. 17-28, here we go. Bad start for the 17, or did the 28 jump? That one was questionable. That one might have to be called back. I'm not sure what they're going to do about that one, but the 28 looks like he's going to give up the position. And Phil Temples is able to get the lead back as we go down the backstretch here. We're going to crank it up as we go around turn 3 and 4. Give you guys that the awesome sounds of these race cars. And of course, every time we go to crank it up, it seems tonight it's not going to happen for us as we are under another yellow flag. And it looks like it might have been Rich again as we take a look back here. Definitely got some damage on him. Let's go take a look back and see what happened with this yellow flag. Yeah, the 27 just kind of got up into the 4. Got him around there, and Rich's night, oh, it's been a horrible one for him. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back. Oh man, that car is just tore up, and I think they only get one fast repair, so we'll have to see about that. We'll see what happens with him. It looks like it's repairable, although it might not be at full speed. Now, he might even stay out. It looks like he is going to stay out on this one here. But again, trying to get through this thing in 25 green flag laps, because although they might crash on that first initial green flag lap, they do count that. So we're technically now we're actually running at lap 23 by the looks of it. We'll have to see if that resets here, but be aware of that. They're already doubling it up here. It looks like they're wanting to go green this time around. 3 to go here at Texas. And again, all you viewers out there, thank you so much for sticking with me tonight. I mean, everything's worked great tonight. I will say that. I had some time to prepare it for tonight, so glad I could get everything done in an orderly manner and bring it to all the platforms tonight, of course, for everybody to view. But it is definitely weird not having that voice, the mouth of the South, of course, Mr. Fireball Woody. We do miss you up here. I certainly miss you up here in the booth, definitely. But we'll definitely have him back next week, I'm sure. So for now, you guys have me for the 25 laps, and only a couple laps left here as the pace car is about to duck off as we're working around 3 and 4 at Texas. And because this might be the last time. Who knows? Here we go again. Good boogly woogly. We are green at Texas. Oh, are we going to get through it? Looks like the 28 is going to be able to save it. But man, that was some rough restart racing there. As Philip Temple's able to hold that lead, Randy Bledsoe got second place. Robert Crun's able to get third, but he's got the 28 all over him right now and under him. Looks like that GRaceland propane number 28 is working tonight. The Alamo on the side. Man, that thing's looking good. Oh, definitely Strickland propane. He's got the King of the Hill vibes going on there. So that's pretty cool to see. But man, we got a big race going on for first place as we come around. And I believe we're actually on the white flag here. So the 17 trying to get that win. Can he do it? Coming out of 4, he's got it. 17 of Phil Temples with the win. Randy Bledsoe coming in third. And man, what a finish in the gRaceland Shootout Series as sudden death gets dumped at the end. Oh, it's mayhem down the backstretch. Oh man, what a finish to that race. More of a mediocre one, I'd say, for sure, but Phil Temple's going to take it home, bring it home, sorry, in first place at 17. Worked hard all night long and he got it done. So congratulations to that car there. Randy Bledsoe able to bring it home in second place. And Adam Robertson bringing it home in third. So fantastic for those guys there. We're going to take a little bit of a break here and we will be right back with your top 3.
Hey folks, John Schneider here. I'm so excited. This is actually my wife's car. Mine is covered up over there. But I want to thank Performance Distributors. Look at that. So good looking. And batteries. And all the wires here. I want to thank you for supporting our internal battle at home. Who is faster? Just hang on. We both have the ability to, because we got the best distributors, batteries, and wires in the business, and we want to thank you for actually winning the race. Me. Thank you. Thanks for this. Bye.
All right, race fans, we are back with your top 3 tonight. Third place, Adam Robertson. Adam, man, take us through your race tonight. It was obviously mayhem filled from start, from about lap 13 on. But just take us through how you ended up in third at the end.
I don't really know because on that last restart, I missed a shift going from third to fourth, and it stuck into third and jumped me sideways. So third was probably pretty good, but had the caution not come out, I thought I was actually pretty good because I was just riding and the car was getting better and better. But I'll take a third since this is probably the last one we have to do this season. I have a average finish of 3. I don't think I finished lower than third, but I want to thank Billy for having this league and Performance Distributors for sponsoring it. But hopefully next season I can get a few more wins.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, you definitely had a strong car tonight. Definitely one of the 3 that probably were in contention from lap 1 on. Anybody that you want to thank out there tonight before we let you go?
Thank all the fans that watch us every week, and get well, Woody and Nita. We're thinking about you.
Awesome. Yeah, of course, we're definitely all thinking about Fireball and Nita. But that is your third place finisher tonight, Mr. Adam Robertson. Thank you for racing most of this season, and good luck with everything. Hope to see you in season 2 of the gRaceland Shootout Series.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take it to second place finisher tonight, Mr. Randy Bledsoe. Randy, you had a pretty crazy night yourself, involved in a couple of wrecks, made your way from the back to the front, ended up second place. Man, just take us through it and how you're able to end up with second.
I had a really fast car tonight. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he hooked me or I come up into him or what. Maybe been a little bit of payback from Charlotte. Who knows? It was a fun race. I had a fast car. It was fun passing everybody. I had a shot at it there at the end. I hit the apron in the middle of 3 and 4. I was really going to jack him sideways, going across start finish, trying to get the win there.
Yeah, it seemed like from lap 1 there, I mean, Phil was definitely hard to beat, but if anybody had his number you did tonight, it would have been interesting to see maybe a couple more laps there at the end. But man, you can't knock a second place finish. Your average has been pretty good this season. So anybody out there you want to thank tonight?
First of all, Miss Nita and Mr. Fireball Woody, I hope they get a good speedy recovery. I know they was probably watching tonight. Hope we put a good race on for them. Thank all the fans. Without the fans, without Woody, without any of these people, it'd be hard to do this. They're really the ones that makes it happen. But thank my sponsor. Thank all the sponsors. Thank you. Thank everybody that has a part of it.
For sure, appreciate it, man. And of course, as always, thanks for coming out every week, putting on a show for all the fans out there that are watching. But that is your second place finisher tonight, Mr. Randy Bledsoe. Be sure to watch him the next couple of races, as he's always a big time competitor for that win. So great finish tonight, Randy. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.
And of course, your winner tonight, Mr. Philip Temples. Couple of maybe controversial, one controversial move tonight, maybe. I don't know. It could have been some payback, as you said. Not too sure. But man, you ultimately had the fastest car tonight from the drop of the green flag. Take us through it. Now you got the win.
Yeah, man. It was a good race, and we were racing hard. And I think I come down a little bit on Randy. That's what it looked like in the replay after the race. But hey, it is what it is. Racing tight, you're gonna do that. It's a good race.
Yeah, for sure. It seemed like obviously gaining positions was key tonight any way you could. The cars are so evenly matched here. But man, you've had a heck of a season up to this point. Only a couple races left. You think you can maybe pull off another win or two by the end of the season?
Yeah, they're talking about doing some short track racing next season, which would be very good because it'll showcase the ones who have it and the ones who don't. Right here, you just hold it to the floor. I mean, that's it. There's not a lot of skill to it. You just hold it to the floor and turn left.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens next year.
Yeah, definitely. Well, got to say, too, awesome looking ride out there tonight. Definitely one of the best looking ones. You seem to always put it together when it comes to that. So it was pretty cool out there. And congratulations on the win. Is there anybody that you want to thank out there for tonight?
Yeah, thanks to Billy and Sudden and the guys, the admins who put this on. It's a lot of fun. Hope the two that are sick get to feeling better.
For sure.
And thanks to Rich for painting this bad hot rod.
Yeah, for sure. Rich does a great job on all the rides that he does, for sure. But we're going to let you go there, Phil, and congratulations on the win tonight, and we'll see you again next week. I'm sure that you're going to be another contender for the W again.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, and as we kind of wind down tonight, great run again by all these drivers, all 12 tonight. Put on a show for all the fans. Just want to thank everybody out there in the chats, of course. All the sponsors as well. We have DUI distributors. We have StopTheBullying.org. You go check them out for sure. They're our main sponsor for this month. So help support that campaign over there. We also have Martin Sports. You can check out martinsports906.com. Trying not to say 905 anymore because it's an area code that's I'm familiar with, but it's 906.com. Check us out over at Topp eSports, Topp eSports Plus, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We're everywhere that we can be for sure. We have Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff too. But that's our main, video sources that you want to like, follow, subscribe, and share too. So definitely shoot us a message if you have any questions out there. We can help you out on any league that you're building, or if you're looking to get into this type of thing, of course, hit us up. But for myself and, of course, my partner, who's usually always here day in, day out, puts in the work all the time, Mr. Fireball Woody. I'm Brad Kirby, and from Topp eSports, thank you all. And, of course, thanks James Woodard for coming in tonight. To that, gentlemen, start your engines, and our prayers are with all y'all, to the Woodard family, to the Wolfe family. We're thinking about all y'all here at Topp eSports, and we'll see you on Wednesday night for the Beef Jerky Unlimited.com Truck Series.